Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio. The Duplin County Sheriff's Office has shut its doors to the public due to a possible COVID-19 outbreak. The Sheriff's Office posted this on their Facebook page earlier today. Main administrative office operations are closed until Monday, January 4th. As a result, all appointments for fingerprinting, gun permits, concealed carry permits, and etc. in the main administrative office during this time will need to be rescheduled. This is only for the administration office. All other services are unaffected. Officials say the worsening COVID-19 situation in our state has put North Carolina on the White House's list for sustained hotspots. A recent COVID-19 community profile report from the White House has placed much of North Carolina on its sustained hotspot list. The designation is defined as communities that have as high sustained case burden and may be at higher risk for experiencing healthcare resource limitations. Less than 20 of our state's 100 counties are labeled as sustained hotspots in the December 26th report. This comes as the state's positivity rate hit 14.7%. That's the highest percent since April and much higher than it was before the Thanksgiving holiday. Currently, more than 90% of the system is now designated as a red or orange county in its own COVID-19 county alert system. You can stay with WNCT for all of the latest COVID updates statewide and here in the East. Craven County Schools is announcing a change to their spring semester school plans. The school system will begin the spring semester under Plan C beginning on Wednesday, January 6th through the 15th. Plan C means that all students will partake in remote learning during the beginning of the semester. After the 15th, grades K through 5 will return to Plan A, full-time in-person learning, and grades 6 through 12 will return to Plan B, which is part-time in-person learning and part-time remote learning. For staff, it is recommended that they begin the second semester on January 4th as an optional workday remotely and continue with remote work days and remote instruction through January 12th. Today is one of the last days of December and also the last day of cold temperatures before heading into the weekend. First Alert meteorologist Zoe Mintz has that forecast for us.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are on to the last Tuesday of 2020, if you can believe it, with the last cold winter air upon us today. And if you take a look, that high pressure system that we are going to see continuing throughout the day today and tomorrow is bringing a nice northerly breeze, and that's what's bringing in those cooler, more Arctic conditions from the north into our area today. So it's only going to be in the high 40s, low 50s by the time that you head out this afternoon. But the good news, by the time that you head tomorrow, you see those winds are shifting, so you are going to be seeing a little bit of a warm up by the time that you head into tomorrow with a little more cloud coverage, and then by New Year's Eve you could see some rain heading our way, but a nice southerly breeze will bring up some very warm and moist conditions. So temperatures by Thursday will be near 70 degrees, and then by Friday into New Year's Day, once again, near 73 degrees, if not warmer. But you are going to be seeing those showers begin to build into the area by New Year's Eve and then continue into New Year's Day. So I would suggest grabbing your umbrella if you're heading out or have any big plans New Year's Eve outdoors, or I would suggest doing them indoors because you are going to see those spotty showers. Heading into today, though, like I said, high 40s, low 50s to the south, sunny with breezy conditions. Those northerly breezes can be up to 30 miles an hour along the coast, closer to 20 if you're going to be inland. Heading into tonight, mostly clear conditions, but cold down to the high 20s, low 30s along the coast, and this will be the last cold night of the year. This will be the last time that you'll be waking up to freezing conditions, so I would suggest maybe enjoying them, wearing your warmest sweater and bundling up by tomorrow morning, because taking a look at that 7-day, we are going to be seeing it warming up into the 70s by Thursday, 73 by Friday. Still, even after that unsettled weather passes us, you can still see see temperatures in the near 60s, and then we'll be back to normal by the time that we head into next week with temperatures in the mid 50s, and then taking a look at those overnight lows back down to the mid to upper 30s. So that's what we're used to be seeing here in eastern North Carolina. So after this roller coaster of weather that we've seen the past few days, we are going to finally calm down by the time that we get into the thick of the new year. But by the first of the new year, don't forget to grab that umbrella and enjoy 70-degree temperatures in January 1st. I know I am going to, and I hope you all can too.
All right, stay with us, and we'll be right back with some more news after this short break.
Reporters are all across the east.
In Beaufort County, in Morehead City,
in Belhaven,
and in your neighborhood.
on the New River,
in Snow Hill,
in New Bern,
in Jacksonville.
Covering local stories that impact you.
Well, this race was by no means a close one.
The polls opened at 6:30 this morning, and people even lined up outside of this site.
Some veterans are now joining a fight against a new enemy, the coronavirus pandemic.
See their original reporting weekdays on 9 on Your Side News.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in our digital studio, bringing you some early afternoon updates. WNCT is bringing you live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscast. As COVID-19 cases continue to rage across the nation, officials say shootings and murder are also up. Officials say crime in parts of the U.S. dropped during the early weeks of the pandemic when stay-at-home orders closed businesses and forced many people to remain indoors. Now they say those numbers are skyrocketing, and it's all over the country. Authorities and experts say there is no one clear-cut reason for the spike. They instead are pointing to social and economic upheaval caused by COVID-19's virus, public sentiment towards police following the death of George Floyd, a historic shortage of jobs, and resources in poor communities as contributing factors. Governor Roy Cooper has ordered all state flags to be flown at half-staff at state facilities in honor of a former North Carolina senator. Beginning today until sunset on January 1st, all state flags will be lowered to remember former NC State Senator Mark Brasnight, who passed away on Monday. Brasnight was a native of Manteo, North Carolina, and represented the Outer Banks 1st District, including Beaufort, Camden, Currituck, Dare, Hyde, Pasquotank, Tyrrell, and Washington counties. He was considered North Carolina's longest-serving member of the legislature, having served in the Senate for 18 years and as the Senate President pro tem from 1993 to 2012. He retired just before the 2011 term began. Well, that wraps up this WNCT Now Afternoon update. I'll be back again at 4 o'clock with another evening update for you. Thanks so much for watching.